the who. Email list generation. There's 3 buckets I want to focus on today that you can digest and think about as you maybe plan or refine your campaigns for 2015. And the first is your clients. Email marketing gives you an important way, a very simple way, to touch clients, remind them that you're there, that you have expertise and value, something beyond what your producers and service people are doing, and it can become an important way to improve your retention. Also, prospect opportunities. Don't neglect any existing or maybe concurrent marketing opportunities that are created by a newsletter where you have subscribers, or a blog where you have subscribers, or webinar registrants or attendees like the people who registered or attended today. Also live seminars. Hopefully if you're doing any of those, you're collecting email addresses from the people that sign up or request information. Create yourself a prospect warming pool. All the people that you're talking to, that you're quoting, all the people that you quoted last year and maybe didn't get, and of course all these marketing opportunities that I just mentioned. Now number 3, definitely the most complex and nuanced of the 3 on this slide, email list generation. Email marketing is a game of numbers in a sense. If you only have 38 email addresses, your chances of success are very low. So you're going to want to expand your universe at some point when you're doing email marketing. And there's many options available, many ways to do this. Very cheap list vendors, very expensive list vendors, very specialized list vendors. There are opt-in lists. There are permission-based lists. There are dozens of opportunities, so many that my mind actually overloaded and went blank for a moment there. Before you go down any path with email list gen, call a professional, consult a professional, because this can be dangerous. I'll tell you a very short story, and then I'll hand it over to Alan to add some comments. We once had a client reach out to us, was a prospect at the time, became a client, and he said, I signed up with an email marketing platform and website provider, and they steered me to a list vendor, and I bought a really cheap list, got a great deal of 30,000 email addresses. I've been sending them emails for weeks. I'm getting nothing but spam complaints. It can be a dangerous thing. He almost lost his domain and website. He received no prospecting opportunities because he didn't consult a professional when developing his email list and email marketing campaign. So Alan, can you share some insight about the who of email marketing for us?
Absolutely. Let's get some takeaways for people where they can leave this webinar and say, gee, I really learned some important things. So if there's a few things that we can help you with today as takeaways, you should not be using any emails that are info at, sales at, customer service at. Any generic company emails should not be used for email marketing. Companies don't like it. Companies get upset about it. Companies complain about it. So if there's anything you learned today, that's number 1. Number 2, especially if you're B2B, you should shy away from personal emails. John offered an excellent example. You can buy a list of almost every attorney in the United States, for example, and you can get a very inexpensive list, and you can get a list of 200,000 attorneys with their emails. But the email quality is very low. The emails can be old. The emails can be personal. The emails can be generic, info at, service at, etc. So you must be very careful if you're saying, I want to develop an opt-in list, I want to develop a permission-based list, but are going out to those kind of sources to develop your list. Now, that said, with those takeaways, the concept that you should have a really great list is extremely important. As you go into the future, one of the best ways to bring your message to your market and to your clients is through email marketing. It's a staple. It's not going to go away for a long time. It's even though it's quote unquote slightly older technology, meaning 15 years old, it's relatively new. It's going to replace, displace, and snail mail, which is going to go away completely. So you should have a great email marketing list. It should be updated every year or every quarter or every month, and it's worth your time to develop that critical digital asset. Those are my comments on that. John.